Blutbart.
Hello and welcome back to another behind the scenes toy photography video. This week I'll show you how to make a lightsaber with practical effects. This is part of a new series I'm working on that I've called Portrait of a Jedi. I'll also show you my editing process. My concept for this shot was pretty simple, but it was a finicky one to pull off. Setting the scene was easy enough. All I did was place my action figure on top of this terrarium decoration. The tricky part was getting my lightsaber positioned. I bought this LED wiring years ago to make some neon signs with, but after rewatching the Acolyte, I realized it would be perfect for Vernestra's signature light whip. I didn't want the whip coiled at her feet because a real laser whip would melt right through the ground, so I made a frame out of PVC piping and tied fishing line to the LED at regular intervals in order to suspend it from the frame with some tape. I don't think fishing line is even the proper name for this stuff. It's some sort of nylon thread I borrowed from my wife's crafting supplies, and it's so thin that it can be very difficult to work with. Once I was happy with the way it was draped, I moved my background TV into place and finalized my lighting. Time to shoot! Here's my starting image. I inadvertently made my editing process harder on myself by neglecting to take a second exposure without all the nylon thread in the way. Normally I would simply blend together two exposures with a layer mask, but thanks to my forgetfulness I was forced to edit it out with Content Aware Fill and the Healing Brush tool. Next I added a levels adjustment layer and did some dodging to lighten up Vern's face. After that, I added two more adjustment layers to fine-tune the lighting. My final task was to enhance the lightsaber blade. Because it was shot practically, I didn't have to mess with the light cast by the blade, but I still wanted to add a bit of glow to the blade itself and give it a tip. So once again, here's my starting image. And here's where I ended up. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing, and maybe check me out on Instagram. Thanks, and until next time.